Hi guys, this is Angie here with my great friend and fellow trainer Duduzile. We're here on Pender Island and we're going to go through a few of our favorite moves for you. So let's just start with a nice loose Neanderthal run. Just waking up our bodies. And the important thing is breathing through our nose and out through our mouth. Our abs are tight, of course. Shoulders are back. We're going to do some awesome moves today. And we're having fun with the ocean view here. Okay, so now just put our arms up like a martial artist and we're just going to kind of jog in place, and we can use 2 feet and come up every few jumps. Get a little higher. We're waking up our ankles now. Bit of ankle mobility. Now we're going to move to the hamstring stretch. So we're just trying to get our hamstrings ready for some more action. Posterior chain action. Looking good, Dudu. Okay, great. So now we're going to wake up those hamstrings some more by spreading our legs apart a little farther than shoulder width and coming down with our opposite hand, so right hand to left leg, and gazing up at our arm for the windmill. Reset in the middle and come down on the other side. Gazing up at our arm, you can feel your shoulders opening up, our back is opening up, our spine is waking up. Feels really good, and don't forget to breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. So a couple more, and then we'll get really started on the extra fun stuff, swinging our bells. So now we're gonna rotate our spine side to side. We're gonna twist with our ankles too, and then we're gonna throw a punch. When we twist and punch. Love it. This is Kettlebell Kickboxing Canada. Woo. Dudu and Angie. Okay, awesome. Now we're gonna come down. We're gonna take a big step forward for the world's greatest stretch. So we come down. My knee is not beyond my big toe. Place my left hand and I take my inside arm and I gaze up again. Such a great move for the world's greatest stretch, or the runner's stretch. Now you can come up driving through the heel. And you can turn around and do the other side. I can step back in my lunge, rear lunge, plant my hand and gaze up at my left arm for the world's greatest stretch. Yeah. Now I drive through my heel, and I'm going to go one more time on each side. Nice.
Am I driving up for?
Yep, okay. Looks good. Whatever feels comfortable. You can actually do it the opposite way too. If you lunge forward, you can do it that way too, or you can lunge back. But driving through the heel is good.
Nice.
Okay, don't forget your water. We're gonna get started.
It's hot out here.
Okay guys, so we just warmed up now. So we're gonna grab our bells. We're gonna have 1 minute of the full mobility swing. So watch how I load in front of me. My feet are a little more than shoulder width apart. And I'm gonna swing behind my knees and up to my shoulders. I'm gonna clench my glutes every time. Not overextending my back. I'm not squatting, but I'm using the force of my hamstrings, mostly my glutes. And I'm breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. This is the full mobility swing. Every time. Not much movement in my shins. You can see it's not a squat. And my abs are tight. My shoulders are back. And in no way are my arms muscling up the bell. It's all the motion of my core and my posterior chain.
Minute?
Yeah. It must be almost been a minute now.
Woo! Come on.
Okay, well, I'm going to unload at the bottom here. And now we're going to go for 1 minute of capoeira lateral movement. So important to have the lateral movement in our workouts. So that's what we're going to do for you. So we're going to hop to the side, inside leg goes back. Now I'm going to drive through the heel and make a movement to the other side. And here we go. You can increase your speed, go at your own pace. Breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. Nice. Hey, nice nail job, by the way.
Thank you. Pepper people, can't go wrong.
And I'm driving through the heel every time. This is from that beautiful Brazilian art, capoeira. I just love the fluid movements. So, here we go. We're almost at a minute. And you can regain your balance, too, by touching before you leap to the side and dashing backwards. So reset with a toe tap and then back. Okay, nice work. We're going to move to the squat. We have to include a squat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do goblet squat today. So here we are. We're going to load the bell, grab it by the horns, chest level. My elbows are in, my abs are tight. Then I'm going to squat down, pushing my knees apart and squeezing my butt on the way up. Then I bend over, I'm hinging at the hips here. Hinging at the hips, not the knees. Grab it up by the horns at the top here and down. So keep it going at your own pace. And don't forget the essential movements of pushing your knees apart on the way down and squeezing your butt on the way up. Nice. My feet on my toes are externally rotated just about 5 degrees. Ah, this feels good. I love it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Woo!
That ocean breeze.
Yeah, nothing better. This is great. Okay, a few more, guys. Are you doing the 20-pounder?
Yes.
Nice. And maybe 2 more for me.
Woo!
You can go deep squat, but I'm not going to hang out at the bottom of my squat. But I'm making sure I do a great motion every time because it's form. Form, form, form.
You can start your time.
Don't forget to grab some water for hydration, super important. And for this next set, we're going to start with true high pull with jab, cross, and switches flow. So that's for about 2 minutes. So let's get started. My feet are planted slightly more than shoulder width apart, and then I do the true high pull. Then I step into jab, cross. Then I come down and switch it over. Okay, so I go back up into true high pull. Then fighting stance, jab, cross, and I switch it over. Try to alternate sides so I'm balanced. True high pull. Nice little flow here, jab, cross, and if I need to step it, that's fine too. I drive through my heel on the way up, grab my bell, put it up to the sky. How's it working for you?
Good.
Jab, cross.
Remembering which side.
My core is tight. Yeah, just try to keep it even. So if I do 2 on one side, 2 on the other side. And down, from my switch it over. And, whew, nice breeze.
Very nice breeze.
Jab, cross. When I come down, my abs are tight. This is how I train my abs and my arms and my posterior chain. And I'm going to switch it over a few more times, and then we're going to go into our animal movements again, because you know I love those. Jab, cross, and 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
One more switch.
Woo!
And we're done, that part. But we're going into our bird. Single leg balance training. Core training. And I'm gonna spread my wings. My hips try to be level. But if I need to tap to reset, gain my balance, Absolutely fine. Now I'm gonna soar forward like a bird. And this ground is not level. Better to be on level ground, guys. But bare feet would help too. So your whole foot is strengthened. Then I'm gonna switch legs. Train my other side. Spread my wings, balance my hips, then reset and come forward. Breathing through my nose and out through my mouth. Now, just a few more. Our heart rate is going down. We're almost finished, guys. We're wrapping up here. And I go forwards for some beautiful Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu animal calisthenic movements. And time. Okay guys, now we're on our second set. So we're gonna do true high pull, which is also the hinge motion. And then I'm gonna pull it up to the top. Squeeze my butt. About when it comes the middle is a true high pull. So using two arms and I'm gazing up at the bell, hinging at the hips every time. So we're into our minute of this now. Well into our minute, I would say. And then I got some awesome animal movements for you because I love that. How fluid, beautiful, trains your whole body motion. This does too. My arms are feeling it. It's great for my core and of course my glutes. We're getting it all done here in these short rounds. In through my nose and out through my mouth. Woo. How you feeling, Dudu?
Feeling good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Trying to show a different view.
Nice.
3,
Form
2,
and time.
Woo.
So I'm going to set it down and move to the ground. Dudu has mat, but I'm just going natural here. So I'm going to hover my knees about 1 inch off the ground. And I'm trying to have right angles between my arm and my shoulder, my knees. So I'm going to move cross-laterally, move my right hand and my left knee, and then my left hand and my right knee in the leopard crawl. I can bend my arms a little. I can go 3 up and 3 back. Oh, I can feel it in my core. This is total body. Leopard crawl. Now if I get tired, I can put my knees down and stretch in the leopard stretch. Stretch my shoulders. Give myself a bit of a break, but I'm back at it. Cross-laterally, making my brain smarter for 1 minute of this. Nice and fluid, with my knees pretty close to the ground. My toes are getting stronger. Whew. And I'm gonna stretch again. Now, if you're really into it, you can add a kick. So I crawl, and kick out. Through. Then I crawl back.
And time.
And I kick out. Nice. Whew. So for the last minute of this set, we're going to do something squat sprawl together. So we're going to squat. Then I'm going to sprawl. And I'm going to jump up again. But I can go at my own pace. I'm going to squat with my knees apart. Plant my hands and sprawl. Nice. Dudu's picking up the pace here. Squat and sprawl. Look into the sky. Gorgeous blue sky here on Pender Island. And I hope it's a minute soon.
Yes! Woo!
Yes. And must be 3, 2. Nice work, Dudu. And time.
Woo!
I don't know if that was a minute. But I was like, woo! Okay, great job, guys. We earned our cool down. So we're going to start with a nice little quad stretch, standing quad stretch. So I'm going to grasp the foot, one of my legs, and I'm going to clench my glute on that side. And I'm balancing myself, but you can go here, or against a tree, or against your friend to counterbalance that. That's fine.
Not during COVID.
Oh yeah, we're separate.
That's right.
Okay, now and hold it for about 30, 45 seconds, or however much time you have, and it feels good. If it's feeling good, I love the quad stretch, but I like the one on the ground too. There's a couple different ways to stretch, but this is a main muscle group. And we did some squats today, so let's make sure to lengthen it now that our muscles are warmed up. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the standing hamstring stretch. So I put one foot in front of the other and I hinge at my hips and I reach toward my toes and I adjust my front leg. The back leg can be bent a little till I feel a good stretch. No pain, just a slight tension. Feel good tension, because you know you're lengthening the back of your legs here, the back of your front leg. And then we're gonna switch sides. I can bring my head down. Okay, then I'm gonna switch it over. After I've held that, I come up to center and I straighten myself, I align myself and come down with my head toward my knee, and I can feel it in the back of my front leg for a really nice hamstring stretch here. How was the workout, Dudu?
It was really good.
Awesome. It's a privilege to be here with my fellow trainer, Dudu. And we're having fun on the island here. Woo. So now we're going to go down on the ground into the cat-cow, because this is going to help our spines. So we're going to curve our spine up like there's a bubble underneath. And I can look down, then I'm going to look up and breathe through my nose. Then I'm going to try that a couple more times for the cat-cow. Now I'm going to take one of my arms and reach it through the other side and then rotate it up toward the sky like we did in our stretching at the beginning of our time together. And I'm going to do that one more time. I reach through and then I gaze up at the sky. And that feels really nice for my obliques especially. So now I'm going to try the other side. Reach through, gaze up at the sky, bit of sunshine on my face, reach through, and our heart rate should be coming down now. You guys have earned it. We had a great time together. And I'm going to hop up and dust off my hands. I'm going to hinge over one last time to do an anterior shoulder stretch. So I clasp my hands behind me and I'm going to hinge over, and that feels really great to stretch my shoulders, my arms. And we all have different ranges of motion, so it's not helpful to compare because our bodies are so different. But where were you yesterday? Where are you looking to go tomorrow? So keep it up, and most importantly, have fun.
Yeah.
If you can do it with a buddy,
Woo!
that's awesome. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, guys. See ya.